and held him as one. Hey, what's up? Just waiting for some people to get on here. So we just premiered ReMoved Part 3 on YouTube, and it literally, the credits just ended. So right now I'm finding the link to this live sesh so that we can send it to people.
I'm trying to find it. I'll talk. You find it. Hi, everybody. We're working on getting you the link. Sorry, I was like trying to figure it out and I couldn't figure it out. So So yeah, here we are. What'd you think? How was it, you guys? Did you enjoy it? Is anybody crying out there? No one cares. Oh, thanks. Cool. Aw, thank you guys. You're so sweet. We hope that you enjoyed watching that. Aw, thank you, Jonah. Thank you. Does anybody have questions? So I've got Nathaniel. He's right here, but he'll step in the frame in a second. I'm Christina. Hi. I produced this film with him and other people.
Hey, what's up? Hey, thanks for coming and watching. Thanks for watching the film. Who here watched the film?
Raise your hand.
Yeah. Raise your hand. Can't see you though.
Here.
Hey, yeah. What's up? Thanks so much for watching it. We had a ton of fun making it. Hey, what's up?
Where's Zoe? Yeah, this is a new story, but we'll see what happens next.
Yeah, so who knows? Maybe Kevin and Zoe meet up in the next one. I don't know. Yeah, we were really excited to take it a new direction this time and tackle just some completely different perspectives that we haven't really done yet. So yeah, we're just, playing around with a new take on it. We really poured a lot of ourselves into it, but not just us. So many people poured so much of themselves into it. And one thing that I think is really fun about the making of this film is that so many people who have been part of the foster care community and involved in it worked on this project. The writer, Liz Hunter, who is an amazing writer, she grew up in foster care and has experienced similar circumstances and is an adoptive parent and a foster parent as well. And the executive producers of this project are foster and adoptive parents and have a huge heart for this. And it was really fun to get to collaborate with each other on it. What's up?
I'm just reading the comments. Hi, Jocelyn.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, so it was really good, and I think, I was happy that it worked out that way, the making of it. Someone was asking how long it took to make. So that thinking about it process took forever. I think we spent a year at least from the time we initially started talking about it to actually filming it. So Kara from Mascara and the 3D Foundation, she got in touch with us because of a video that Christy had posted up on YouTube where she's just talking about some comments that people have said to us when they found out we were foster parents. And some of those comments were like, it sounds really, really amazing that you're doing it, but I could never do it because it would be too hard to have a kid in my care and then have to give that kid up. And so really the idea that someone said to us was that love is never wasted. Even if you pour yourself into a kid and then you don't get to keep them with you, that love was not a waste because they carry it with them. And so Kara saw that video and got in touch with us, and she said, hey, nice video, but I feel like it would be more powerful to do that as a film. And so we were like, yeah, okay, let's do it. Totally. So she and her husband, Nick, who are absolutely amazing, and it's been such a pleasure to get to know them a little bit, they made this thing possible. and they funded it through their 3D foundation, and they have such an amazing vision to raise up really good foster parents. And yeah, so we spent like a year talking about it, and then we asked Liz Hunter if she'd be willing to write it, and she so graciously agreed, and she is a phenomenal writer. And I don't know, maybe we'll make the script available because the writing's really good. And it was really good to get so much of her input into it. I think it was such an asset to the project to have her perspective going into it and being able to put herself into it. Then the planning of it, I don't know, Tamar, I don't know if you're on this thing, but how long did it take in pre-production? I don't know. A few months?
Maybe like 2 months.
Yeah. Anyway, Tamar from Awaken Muse Production produced this thing with us, and she is incredible and did amazing. And yeah, so planning took about a few months, and then the shooting of it was 4 days. Originally, we scheduled a 2-day shoot, and then we had to up it to 3 days, and then we had to up it to 4 days because we couldn't find a hospital that was willing to let us shoot in it, so we had to use a set, and that just took longer. And now when I look back on it, I'm like, how are we going to shoot that in 2 days originally? And even 4 days was felt unrealistic, the amount of scenes we were jamming together. But we got a lot of amazing footage of just the kids running around and playing, which I think for me, my mental image of the project when we were talking about it was just kids running around and playing. That's just really what I wanted to do. So I'm really happy that we were able to work that into it. And we've got so much great footage of the kids running around and playing. I've got to find a outlet to use that in because most of it never made it into the video. But hey, who heard the song in the credits? Love is Never Wasted. Anyone hear that song? So our friend Justin Sinclair, who composed the music, was inspired to write that song in the credits, and he was nice enough to let us use it in the credits. You should go listen to the full version of that song. There's a short version in the credits. Song.loveisneverwasted.com. You can listen to the full version of that song. It is really, really good and really gorgeous. I haven't been reading the comments. Am I missing anything?
No, not too much. People want their name said. And if you have actual questions about the film, like behind the scenes, certain things that you're curious about, I'll be scanning the comments and try to answer some of those questions. If you have questions. If not, the book. Okay, yes. So we are also making a book. It's a collection, a compilation of stories, true stories and vignettes and poetry from youth in foster care, current youth and foster alum. And we are almost done with that. It will be printing soon. So if you're interested, we do have copies that are still available for pre-order. So I'll type in the thing. We're not sure yet if it's going to be in stores. This might be the only way you can get it is through us. We're working on that, but I can't guarantee that we'll have it available in stores.
I'll find the link really quick.
But yeah, the link for it is fostercareanthology.com to order books. And we're doing a website overhaul, but it's not done yet. So you can just use that and we'll update it as we're able to.
Totally. Yeah. Don't judge our web design. This is a temporary
It's just us.
solution.
It's we have lots that we're working on. But anyhow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go through. Oh yes, okay. So Kevy is the name of the character, and the little boy's name is Aaron Bradshaw, and he is an actor. And we found him and just loved him. Nathaniel was like, I have to use this kid, and he just was fantastic. So he was 8 years old when he played the part, and he just, I think he nailed it. But what do you guys think? I thought he did. He was stellar.
So I'm just checking out. We already have 1,000 views on Love is Never Wasted on YouTube, which is awesome. If you want to help us out, the best thing you can do is share Love is Never Wasted. So that original link that you just watched it at, the film is right there. You can watch it again right now and share it like crazy. So pretty much the way this works is the more people who see it, then the more people who see it. Because if it starts to look popular, YouTube will start suggesting it. And if you share it on Facebook like crazy, and if it's getting shared and commented on, then Facebook is going to start suggesting it. And that's really the best way to get this thing spread in front of people's eyes, is to just share it and talk about it. I think for me, my desire for this film and for the first two films is that kids in foster care would be able to see something that they feel like they themselves can resonate with. And I feel like that's important because so many of them feel alone and isolated, and they need to feel that their story and their journey is validated. And seeing something that you can resonate with is really validating and can be healing. I'm missing the comments.
Oh, they're just part four.
Yeah, part 4. Well, all right. What should part 4 be about?
Well, wait, let's not skip to that. So anyway, in the script, I think that Liz scripted the boy as like a 6-year-old. He is kind of small for his age, but he is actually 8 years old. But in the story, he's supposed to be around 6. And somebody asked if we were inspired by our own fostering journey. And actually, the first two, part 1 and part 2, we made before we ever fostered, which is kind of interesting. The editing on part 2 happened while we were fostering, but the filming happened beforehand. And then this one, we have, we fostered for 2 years, and then that was a foster only placement. And she was, the case was all over the place in terms of like the permanency plan, but it ended up becoming an adoption situation. So we, of course, said yes. And anyhow, the editing, and I can let Nathaniel speak to this, but the storyline is not really based on her story at all. But the editing is definitely informed by our experience of her experience, which is namely that for a kid who's like, they're here, they're present, but she's always thinking about like her mom and her dad, and she's kind of got this like dual life happening where she's like in our home and in our family, but she's also like seeing her mom and her dad, and there's like this tension and this struggle, and like she's never really like fully anywhere. I don't know. So.
Yeah, I think so our daughter, who we adopted out of foster care, I think we are continually surprised by the world that she has going on inside her head that we're just keep forgetting is there, or that we're not aware of. And every once in a while, she'll make a comment about her birth family and sort of gives us this little window into her mind. And you realize that she's thinking about them constantly. And it's almost as if they're with her constantly. And so that for me really played into the editing of this, where we see Kevy just sort of hanging out with his foster siblings. But you can see that in his mind, he's like with his mom, with his birth mom. And so that I think was inspired by our daughter for sure. And I always wonder, like, was there, I always am questioning my filmmaking, but that was definitely what I was inspired by. Yeah, it's interesting how like our real life circumstances plays into the projects that we're working on. Yeah,
but definitely Liz, who wrote the film, she has said that she was inspired by her son's story, and that was one of reunification, and then later coming back to her. But so you can, I mean, she's not here right now, like visibly, but you can definitely, if you have questions, we're happy to like put you in touch with her. And for sure, we wanted to really illustrate that, like the tension that is in the foster care experience of like, are you going to stay? Are you going to go? Where are you going to be? Yeah.
All right. So see you, Fire Kitty. And Jocelyn, was it hard to film? In what aspect? Yeah.
We did the first 2 films. We hadn't fostered yet, but we were in the process of becoming certified. So that is what we did, why we did them. And we just thought like, this is a really important thing. Nobody seems to be talking about it. And we hadn't ever seen someone tell the story of a child in foster care from the child's point of view. And so that was our inspiration. That's why we did it.
Yeah.
Did we think it would take off? No. Well, it's really funny. When we first made it, we made it for this film festival. And we thought it was pretty good. And we were like, oh, I think this is a pretty decent film. But, it won the festival. And then we took it to agencies and we were like, hey, we made this film about what it's like to be in foster care from the kid's point of view. And would you want to use it? And honestly, we had all of them turned us down. They all were like, we have nothing we could do with this. Like, I don't know, like, thanks, but no thanks. We're not interested. And so we were like, oh, gee, okay, I don't know. Like, we thought it was decent at least, but nobody seems to want to use it. So then that's when we put it online just for free. And then it took off, as you know, Sydney Whitney. Okay, there you go. I had to reread that. What made you? Oh, we did actually adopt a foster child. So yes, the answer to that question is yes, we have done that. In fact.
Thank you, Kat.
What made us choose an older kid
for the film?
That's always something like that. It's always the little kid. Yeah, I mean, the average age is 9 to be in foster care. I think that's because the age to be a child is 0 to 18 and 9 is right in the middle. So it's like there's kids of every age. So yeah,
so smart.
Just why. Oh, thank you, Kat. Thank you.
It's really sweet. Yeah, I think that about probably wraps it up. Yeah. But hey, share the film. So that original link you watched it at, share that, or just loveisneverwasted.com will actually take you to the same place if you need something to remember. Loveisneverwasted.com. The film is there. You can go back and watch it right now. Please share it with your friends. Just share it around. That really helps. And get the song at song.loveisneverwasted.com. We are in love with the song. It's really, really good. I am anyway. I love it. I love it.
It's great.
And we're going to make the soundtrack available soon. Justin Sinclair, who did the music, is going to be putting it up. I'm not sure when. We got to talk about it. And then we're also going to be sticking it up on YouTube for you to listen to. Yeah, so I love the music. I got to say, I love the music.
And we are so grateful for you. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thanks for watching it. And your encouraging comments are really sweet and encouraging. And yeah, please share it. That's how the first one got seen. The more people share it, the better it goes.
Yeah, and Perry, we are actually going to make a music video to the song. We're going to use some of the extra footage that we didn't get to use. So we shot so much stuff, and then, we're shooting for 4 whole days, and then we edit it all down to 20 minutes. So we have so much stuff that we're going to include in the music video. So it's going to be the song, and then we're going to see a bunch of great, beautiful stuff in that music video when that comes out. So stay tuned.
Oh, real quick. Yeah, the next project. So we have this book that's coming out, which you can pre-order at fostercareanthology.com. And then also we're working with Northwestern University on a mini documentary, which is following true stories of current aging out youth. So that's 18 to 24-year-old youth that are emancipating from the foster care system. And then in terms of narratives, those are still top secret.
Oh yeah, we do have some top secret projects in the works, but you can get excited about the book right now and get excited about the doc about youth aging out of foster care. We're really excited about that because that is something that we haven't been able to explore and film yet. So we're actually going to be tracking with youth as they're in the process of aging out and following them through that and being with them in those experiences that so many youth who age out go through. I think it's going to be really powerful, and we're going to be shooting that here in the next month or so. Yeah. So, and if you are in that process right now and want to get in touch with us, and we're still in the process of finding the people that we're using in the film and narrowing that down. Yeah, so keep your eyes and ears out for that. And the book. We have been, the book content, we're going to do an official update on the book. We've been late in doing that, but the content is done and it's really good. And now we're just in the process of designing it and making it look epic.
Yes. So yes, some youth age out at 16. It kind of depends on the court, and some states are now allowing them to remain in foster care, like optionally if they want to, up until I think age 24 for California, which is where we are. It kind of depends on the state, and a lot of youth don't want to be in foster care anymore, but there are services available to them. So a lot of it depends on your social worker. But yes, that's another topic that we haven't really seen many people talk about, which is why we're interested in talking about it, is that aging out process. And there was one more question. Oh, where do we film them? Well, we film them here where we live. Actually, the home in the film that you just saw, the foster home is one of our best friends. It's their house. And they were really gracious and let us take over, and they like camped while we filmed in their house.
Yeah,
so they were really awesome. Actually, they just had a baby yesterday. So yeah, we're really thankful for them.
We had like 40 crew come in and invade their house and they couldn't come back even at night. So they went camping while we were filming. So they're awesome.
Do we take potential scripts? Yes, Gabriella, from you. Yeah.
Let's do it.
I don't know when we're going to live stream again, but the film itself will live on YouTube and we'll be putting it on Facebook soon. So you can just share that link. Also, the loveisneverwasted.com will redirect people to the link if that's easier for you to remember. Zoe, we are still working with Zoe, and hopefully we will have something to show you with her soon.
Someone just said they're writing a book called Removed based on Removed. So I'll be looking forward to reading that.
Might have some copyright issues.
Let us know if you need anything for it. All right.
Cool. Zoe is fictional. There are, it's actually, unfortunately, a common story of that a lot of people have resonated with, which we would love to see a world where that's something that no one can resonate with, because no child should be experiencing abuse. Okay, is Zoe going to be in the other films we make? Hopefully. We love her. This is just a new story with a new cast. But
yeah,
yes,
we've got some plans for Zoe
to a stay up challenge
that we haven't talked to her parents about yet. So we still got to get their approval before we go forward with it. Mascara, you are the best. Thank you for making this possible.
Aw, thanks. Okay, we are going to let you go because I know it's late for some of you. And even if it's not late for you, our kids are watching a movie right now and we have to put them to bed. So
what are they watching?
They're watching Madagascar.
Madagascar. That's what our kids are doing right now. All right. Got to go put the kiddos to bed.
Oh, maybe, Jonah. Maybe. We'll see.
All right, you guys. Love you. Thank you so much for watching. Share the link like crazy. Not this link. No one wants to watch this. But the movie you just saw, share that thing. All right. See you guys.
All right. Bye.